Hello friends, Intuitive Rene here, bringing you your daily reading for today, Sunday, the 11th of April, 2021. And today I thought, and I don't know why, but I just thought I wanted to only use an oracle deck, and I'm using the same deck I used on Friday for our pick card, and it is the Spellcasting Oracle. So we're going to just use this card today to get some guidance and some inspiration for Sunday, the 11th of April, 2021. So let's see what messages we get from this particular oracle and what message it wants us to have. So what is important and significant for us to know today, Sunday? What is the message that Spirit need us to? What do we need to be focusing on today as we enjoy the Sunday, the last day of the week, or the first day of the new week, depending on how you look at your calendar? Right, I think I have shuffled enough. Let's cut the deck. And we're going to, oh gosh, I want in between those. There we go. I want to cut the deck there. And first card we have, and I hope that we're going to fit. Oh, I love that. Lighten your load. I absolutely love that. Perfect for a Sunday. The next card we have is closure. And then connected to that as well, we've got freedom. Oh, I love it. Right, let's rearrange on screen so that you can see clearly. So we have got oracle reading for today and no tarot, and the oracle message is lighten your load, closure, and freedom. So let's look at them individually. So first of all, with lighten your load, you can see that he's carrying the world on his back, and he's got I'm going to assume it's the sun or it's the moon that he has now removed from there. You can see the light sort of coming around, and he is removing it off his back. So he is saying, you know what, I'm carrying too much. There's too much going on. It's time to put some down. And maybe that's exactly what you need to be doing today. Maybe today's focus is on lessening the load, lightening the load, and removing unnecessaries. We're not saying that the sun or the moon is unnecessary, but it's unnecessary for him to be carrying it when they are in orbit all by themselves. And you can see how bent over he is. You can see how heavy this particular burden is on him. And I love how he's even standing on his tiptoes, you know, so he's not even flat-footed. So he's still trying to maintain a sense of composure or a sense of balance or a sense of something. But he's recognizing his limitations. He's recognizing his capacity. If you've had a session with me in the last week, I'm sure you would have heard that word so often. That word has been coming through from Spirit quite a lot within the last week or two or three, and it's about understanding capacity of life, capacity of self, capacity of circumstance, capacity of universe. And interesting that we've got the universe there as well, but it's about lightening your load. How do we do that? Because, you know, it's all one thing to recognize that yes, we are overburdened. It's all one thing to recognize that we all have taken on too much, or that there is just too much. But what Spirit is saying is that the way to lighten your load is to have closure on certain things. When we carry everything, when we carry every experience, every disappointment, every heartache, every burden, when we carry it, that's when the load just gets heavier and heavier and heavier. And the best way to lighten your load is to bring closure to certain events and situations and circumstances. And when we do that, when we allow ourselves to walk away, as you can see she's doing, she's walking away. She has closed the past. She's leaving it there, and she's now choosing, voluntarily choosing to walk away, to bring closure to her past. And by doing that, she is setting herself free. She is allowing herself to have the freedom that she so wants, needs, and deserves. I love how we've got this bird cage, the ribbon. We've got the lady who appears to be inside the bird cage, or is she? Because is it an illusion or isn't it? And then here is a bird that is being set free. She's got the dragonfly with her. But it's about recognizing what is freedom. What does it mean to be free? What does it mean to not have any attachments? What does it mean to be able to fly away if you want to, or to stay if you want to? But you need to understand whatever freedom is for you. Freedom comes from lightening your load and bringing closure to situations and circumstances. You know, when we close our past, when we close a circumstance or a situation, it doesn't mean we condone the behavior. It doesn't mean that we make it insignificant. It doesn't mean that it wasn't relevant. It doesn't mean that it didn't matter. It means that we just choose not to face it, not to deal with it, not to feel it every single day. When as we are now moving and changing seasons, and here in the southern hemisphere we are moving into winter. So generally what we do as the evenings and as the days are getting a little bit cooler, we tend to go into our cupboards and take out the clothes that we put away last year. When we put closure to our winter clothes last year, did that mean that winter didn't matter? Did that mean that winter didn't happen? No, it didn't. It just meant that I don't need it right now, so I'm sticking it in the cupboard. And at any point when I need that jersey, that jacket, or those warm clothes, I can go and fetch it. But that was closure. Putting the winter clothes away until the next season was bringing closure to the season and allowing the summer to take place. And this is where we're at in your life right now. So today is Sunday, and I know Sunday is traditionally a day of inspiration and a day of receiving guidance from Spirit. So please take this guidance today. Please take this your as your message that's telling you that you don't have to carry everything. You don't have to carry it all. You don't have to be all things to all people all the time. You really don't. And it's important that you recognize that. And bringing closure, or closing the door to pain, to hurt, to disappointment, to anger, to whatever the negative emotion is, bringing closure to that is what's going to set you free. You are not going to find freedom while you are overburdened and carrying pain and carrying everything with you. It's only when we release, it's only when we let go of this, that we free ourselves to experience and to have new opportunities. And right here, right now, today, Sunday, the 11th of April, it's time for new opportunities. It's time for you to live your truth. It's time for you to set yourself free. And it's time for you to explore the life that your spirit needs you to have, needs you to live. But in order for this to happen, we have to lighten the load. The other thing I want to say about lightening the load is every time I've seen this card today, and every time I've said the words lighten the load, I keep hearing laughter, the word laughter. And I want to say lighten your load through laughter. Okay, so today, and you know what, when we laugh and when we have a hearty laughter session, one of those that where your face hurts and your tummy hurts from laughing too much, that is the best way to be free. That is the best way to experience freedom like no other. So that is the challenge that I want to set for each one of you today. Laugh until your belly hurts, laugh until your face hurts, laugh until your soul is free. With love and blessings, friends, from my heart to yours, with an abundance of love and an abundance of laughter. Until we connect again, take care.